news every half hour only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Hey, you shot my cow!
It's the second week of deer camp, I got a swollen head. I'm lying with the dust balls underneath my bed. An icy breeze is blowing in through the tongue and groove. My pants are frozen to the floor and I'm too sick to move.
All right, 25 minutes before 10 o'clock, and that music is the new theme music for
Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty.
Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, actually, yeah. Bob Kennedy is not here today. He has invited a fellow realtor, Bob Rozewicz.
Correct.
Am I saying your name right? And we're going to talk about homes. And before we went on the air, we were talking about the fact that I said I was supposed to get some new music. I keep forgetting to get new music because you see Bob Kennedy's old music. Now, if you put your headphones on right now, I told you you don't need them, but you will need them for this. So this is the music that we had before. You see?
Oh, that's groovy.
You like it? Yeah. See, Bob Kennedy's not that happy with it.
I can see why.
He said it sounds, like a 70s, like a TV cop show or something.
Mm-hmm. Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So you said did you do a radio show up? I
used to have a brokerage in Wausau, Wisconsin before I moved to Florida about 12 years ago.
Oh, man, you and Robin are going to be talking.
Yeah, I've been doing this a long time. And we had hired a local group called the Yoopers to do radio spots for us. And that song you played the second week at Deer Camp, they did a radio spot. And it kind of went, it's the second month of trying, mine house I gotta sell. The wife thought it'd be easy, but we ain't done so well. And it went on and on, so... It was funnier than heck. I don't know that it got us any business, but it made everybody laugh.
But did you do a radio show or just radio commercials?
We did a weekly show, and I wasn't always in the studio to do it. Sometimes I'd do it remotely from my cell phone, wherever I was. Yeah. And depending on the cell service, it was sometimes good, sometimes not.
We prefer when you're in the studio. When you're at this end of it, it sounds so much better when you have a microphone. So you're originally from Wisconsin?
Yeah, I'm a cheesehead.
Go Packers.
Well, there's a bunch of us down here. It's surprising.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you got? I got the...
Go Packers. And
both got Packer coffee mugs. What is that about?
Watch. You got
a Packer watch.
See, let me show my coffee cup. Now, I have to explain the coffee cup. Robin gave it to me. So. I'm sorry. I was showing it to the camera is what I was doing. You know there's a camera on you, don't you?
Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, okay. I didn't know I had to smile more.
Yeah, so, Robin went home to Milwaukee with her family and brought me back a cup.
Cool.
And some stones from Lake Michigan.
Yes.
Because we don't have stones here in Florida.
No, not these kind.
Just sand.
Yeah. Just sand. So, but you're happy moving here, right? I mean, you're in the business of helping people move here in a way.
In a way, and helping them sometimes move back. There's a lot of reasons real estate moves in this town.
Really?
And I like it here. I mean, I've been here 12 years now. I came down originally to help Mom and Dad who had retired.
Oh, really?
Down to Oak Run on Highway 200. And then their health started sliding. So I said, I sold the brokerage. I'll come down here, and I've been here ever since. And I don't miss the snow. So.
And now you work with Bob Kennedy. Do you work in the same building, or?
Yeah. I work in the building. I do a lot of work from home. I do a lot of work in the 55-plus communities on the 200 corridor, but I'm all over the county.
So how does a new relationship for you in the real estate world? I mean, how does it normally start? Does somebody walk in and sit at your desk and say, "Oh, I'm looking to buy, I'm looking to sell, I'm looking to be a tenant or a renter"?
Sometimes
a landlord.
It's a phone call. Sometimes it's an email off the website. Sometimes somebody will just text you. You never know in today's world.
Do you have to screen them first? I mean, is there a certain...
Well, if they're a buyer, we like to run them through a pre-qualification process with the lender and make sure that they're able to comfortably afford what they're looking at. So we don't want to be wasting anybody's time, mine,
That's right, yeah,
sellers,
yeah.
or theirs. And some people have got it going on and they're all ready to go. They've done it already. And some you have to help a little, but it's always been that way.
Have you ever done seminars or written a book about being a real estate agent?
No.
No.
I've attended many over the years, but some of the things I've seen in the 20 plus years,
So what would be
I wouldn't
like,
want to put in.
what would be the
Kinda
kindergarten
weird.
lesson? Like, I've never sold a house. Well, I know. I mean, I sold my mom's house,
Yeah.
but I mean, I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't do anything. I went to a real estate agent, and she was cute too, by the way, Bob.
That's a plus.
Yeah, yeah. So I had a lot of business I had to do. You know, I have a question. No, I didn't really do that. but anyway, so she oh man, she really did help us out though. I mean,
Yeah, you want to look for a realtor who is been established in the business for a while. Not to, put anybody down, but the more you're in it, the better you are.
the better you are.
And,
Well, it's kind of like a law firm.
And Florida's no different than any other state. They make it too easy to get the real estate license, I believe.
Oh, really?
They teach you in the schooling how to pass the test, and they throw you out there, and they go, there you go, you're a realtor, but they don't teach you how to survive in the business.
Oh.
And they're not doing anybody any favors. That's why you need to affiliate with a good company like Berkshire, where they have ongoing schooling and training all the time, and then you can go on and get your other credentials, like behind my name I've got CRS, ABR, which are extra schooling I've taken. CRS is Certified Residential Specialist.
Oh, okay.
ABR is Accredited Buyer Representative. But only about 3% of the realtors in the nation carry that.
Oh my.
And most people don't really know what it is anyway. So
Do sellers usually need help determining what price to ask for?
yeah, and that's one of the things I'm very good at. I do a complete market analysis, and we do them for free to get new business.
Right.
Of course.
Do you think real estate's the only commodity? Is that a good word? A product that we can do that with? For example, I can go to a place and get a hamburger for $10. And I go to another place and get a hamburger for $4. And it's the exact same thing. And both businesses stay in business. How does the $10 guy stay in business? You couldn't do that in real estate.
It's the same reason there's Yugos and Cadillacs, I guess,
Yeah, but there's a big difference
Yeah,
between
yeah.
those two. but I mean, if you look at a house as, and if you had a,
Real estate's about marketing, and different companies approach it differently. There's a lot of small mom and pop agencies in every town in this country that are, Sally's Real Estate Company or whatever. They have no affiliation nationwide like Berkshire does. We have thousands of other sister offices nationwide.
And that helps, right?
Up north that have snowbirds that are looking to retire down here, and we get those leads. The mom and pop companies aren't getting them.
oh, really?
Oh gosh.
That's why I like where I'm at.
Yeah, really.
That's one of the reasons.
So leads is an important part of it. So that lesson that they don't teach to real estate agents, the one you were talking about before, where they fall short, is that kind of information, how to get a lead.
Well, that and how to market yourself and how to live on straight commission, because one month you're rich, the next month you're poor, because your income goes up and down. You only get paid closing day,
Oh.
and you got to do your own withholding. You're your own small company, and no matter what
Oh, that's
agency
right.
you're
Yeah, that's right.
affiliated with, you're an independent contractor as a realtor.
Is that right? So that means that when the multi-level, not multi, what do they call it? Not multi-level,
Multi-listing.
multi-listing,
Multiple listing service.
multiple listings.
Yeah.
Thank you. But you pay for that.
That's a monthly expense. Yep.
Okay, so if I were to sell my like they sell by owner, whatever they call it, you know,
Yes.
if I tried to do that, I couldn't be listed in the multi-listing thing unless I paid a lot of money, right?
It's expensive, and there are some discount brokerages that'll let you in, but you're still taking all the phone calls yourself. You're pre-qualifying the buyers yourself. You're doing everything yourself.
And you don't know what you're doing unless you're you. I mean, if
True.
I were you,
Yeah.
I could do it.
Well,
Right.
and that's why I'm as successful as I am in the business. I'm the top-selling agent in the office.
Are you really?
Nice.
Yeah, and
Congratulations.
at least last year. This year, I
Is
was-
Bob your boss? Is Bob Kennedy your boss?
He's the broker owner.
Okay.
I'm my own boss.
Okay. So, but you're
Although
the top
some days
guy.
he thinks he's my boss.
But you're the top guy. So does he?
I'm the top-selling agent.
So does
yeah.
he give you perks? Like, do you get a bigger cubicle or something?
Yeah, I have used to the corporate jet. No, I'm kidding.
You're fun. You're a fun guy. All right, let's take a little break, and we'll be right back. If you have any questions about buying, selling, forget the fact that we're having fun because we want your serious questions. Or if you want to have fun, so it's okay too. In the studio in Bob Kennedy's place is Bob Rozewicz. Did I do that right? Rozewicz?
Correct, unless you want to polish it up a little.
How do you polish it up a little bit?
Rozewicz.
Is that how you say it? Rozevich? Okay. Rozevich. Okay.
That's the old country pronunciation.
From Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty, we'll be right back.
At Ameris Bank, we understand that there is no purchase more exciting than the purchase of a new home. We are dedicated to helping you find the mortgage that meets your needs and giving you the personal attention you deserve. Our mortgage options offer a variety of benefits, including up to 100% financing, down payment assistance, and expansive credit qualifications, all with the competitive rates and exceptional service. Call Ameris Bank today or visit amerisbank.com to learn more. We look forward to serving you.
Ameris Bank is an equal housing lender and member of FDIC, a loan subject to credit approval.
Central Florida Eye Institute is the area's leader in laser vision correction. From high-definition refraction surgery and LASIK vision correction to custom cataract, glaucoma, and diabetic treatment, you can count on Dr. Crowley and his effective, friendly staff to provide you with the quality care you deserve. Call 352-237-8400 for an appointment or more information. That number again is 352-237-8400. Looking forward to service your vision needs.
You already know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information, yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute. Visit George Mangan Insurance today at www.manganinsurance.com.
Central Florida Eye Institute is the area's leader in laser vision correction. From high-definition refraction surgery and LASIK vision correction to custom cataract, glaucoma, and diabetic treatment, you can count on Dr. Crowley and his effective, friendly staff to provide you with the quality care you deserve. Call 352-237-8400 for an appointment or more information. That number again is 352-237-8400. Looking forward to service your vision needs.
Hi, this is Vanessa Lane Jennings with the Jennings Law Firm, located here in beautiful Ocala. Join me every single Friday at 10:30 for Legal Lane. We'll be discussing various legal topics such as family law, criminal law, contracts, and much more. So this is your chance to call in with your legal questions and have them answered. That's every Friday, 10:30, right here, WOCA The Source.
Putting the local back into radio. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. WOCA News. Variety. Information. Now. Keep your arms and legs on the inside at all times.
This is WOCA, News Talk 1370.
Hi, I'm Fran Darkington. When I need news, I pass the rest and tune to the source. WOCA.
Let's hit the swamp. What do you say? Let's get it.
All right. I think that was the Yoopers still going on there. 11 minutes now before 10 o'clock, and let's return now to Bob Rozewicz. I can't remember the Polish pronunciation, from Berkshire Hathaway Home Team Realty. And if you have a question about buying, selling, becoming a landlord, being a snowbird, what do you do if you have a home? There was a story this morning. Did you see this story about, Bill Gates buying a whole street somewhere in Florida?
No.
Bill Gates bought a whole street in Wellington, Florida.
Well, that's like our owner, Warren Buffett. He's got over 80 different companies too, and one day he thought Prudential real estate's arm was a good investment and bought it, and that's how we became Berkshire Hathaway.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And it's all been good. It's done things for the company. It's taken it from A to Z, and we're becoming the dominant force over all the other companies, which I won't mention any names, but our internet services are 10 times better than they ever were. Just last month, they came out with a new app that if you text me, 804-3141, I'll send you the download for the app. But if you click on it, you can search the Ocala, Marion County MLS in real time, just like you're a realtor.
Oh, really?
And you can look at homes that are for sale around you because it locates you by GPS. So if you're sitting on the street and you see the yard sign for whoever's home it is,
right,
click on it, it'll bring it right up on your smartphone.
Wow. And we just have to send you a text?
Just send me a text and I'll text it to you, the download link.
Tell us the number again.
It's free. It's 804-3141.
Okay, 804-3141.
Yeah.
Let's take a phone call. Good morning, you're on the air.
Good morning, yes. If a person is a snowbird, is there a minimum amount of time that he must be in Florida in order to qualify for the Homestead Exemption?
You're only allowed the homestead on the principal residence, so you have to be a resident of Florida more than 6 months at a time, or a year-round resident.
Okie doke, thank you very much.
Hey, no problem.
So how would they know? I mean, can't you just say, yeah, I live here? And be up in Wisconsin 8 months out of the year?
That's a good question. I don't have a good answer for. Maybe I don't want to know. Big Brother's watching us.
This is my primary residence, and I'm just on vacation a lot, that's all.
Well, typically, you're down here so long, you have to get your state driver's license and your license plates and all of that.
Oh, yeah, very
and I think that's how they track it.
They know everything, right?
Yeah. I mean, people try and keep their out-of-state plates as long as they can. But eventually you have to get Florida plates when you're a resident.
Do you know what I heard the other day for the first time in a long time? I heard an ad that sounded like one of those get-rich-quick with real estate infomercials. I hadn't heard them in a long time, and I thought they went away, but I guess they're coming back now. Because why do you think they're coming back? Because the market is improving?
I don't know. The market's improving, but I mean that makes it harder and harder to flip homes. The people that I knew that were flipping them at the bottom of the market aren't doing it anymore.
Because
their margins have gotten narrower and narrower. It's just not worth their while. I mean,
really?
They'll buy them and rent them out, but they're not flipping them anymore.
Sometimes people think selling real estate is easy, so they go to the school, they pay the money to get their license, and then they come out and think it's just a piece of cake and they can do it part-time. They don't realize.
Yeah, it's a full-time business. You have to do it full-time. And I do 7 days a week, some god-awful long days. But it's...
What's your favorite part of the job?
Just working with people.
Just trying.
It's a people business. It's a marketing business, and I've been good at both. That's why I've been successful, I guess.
You got a great personality for it. You really do. At ease.
Do you have any homes on your list right now that you want to showcase? Tell us about. I love hearing these.
Boy, I'll tell you, I've sold most everything. My inventory, as the MLS is right now, is very low on listings. The buyers have less to pick and choose from today than they had last year.
Oh, really?
It's good for the sellers, but I can't think of, I've got a horse farm out towards Romeo right now that's a great buy at $295. It's got about 8 acres, 6 bedrooms, 4 baths, all remodeled.
Wow.
Top to bottom, it's like new. It's got a mother-in-law apartment behind it. It's got a hired
You mean
hand
a
apartment
separate
in the
building?
barn.
A separate building?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nice.
And a doctor from Georgia had bought it because he had family in the area. He was going to retire there. And I think things changed with the oncoming of the new insurance situation that we have now, and he decided to stay in Georgia.
Oh, yeah, that put a squash on his
But yeah, it's a
plans.
beautiful home for the money. And a heck of a deal. If you want to look at it, if you go to my website, I have a virtual tour of it there.
Oh, really?
And that's pretty simple, too. It's my first name, Bob.
Okay.
And my nickname, Roz, R-O-Z.
Okay. Okay.
So it's bobroz.com.
Okay, we'll have to look at that. I'm going to do
Yeah.
that while we're talking to the next guest. Next caller, I mean. Good morning. You're on the air. Thank you for calling.
Hey, good morning. Hey, hopefully a simple question. If I'm looking at a piece of property online and there's an HOA, can I preview that HOA to see what it actually says before I contact either the realtor or the property? And I'll hang up and get the answer. Thank you.
Sure. Typically, most homeowners associations, especially the ones on the 200 corridor, invite you in. They want to show off their facilities, you know. I live in Marion Landing. It's pretty open there. You can go back to the clubhouse and park, and there's a director there. The gal sits in the office on the right, and she'll walk you through everything. You know, they got the Olympic-sized heated pool, the hot tub, the tennis courts, the fishing pond, bocce ball, 8-lane bowling alley, on and on, you know. But your HOA fee there also includes sewer, water, and garbage pickup, which it's not a bad deal. But on top of the world's the same. They've got a little different amenity structure, a little more money. Oak Run.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop at the gate and you say you want to go talk to somebody at the office, they'll let you in, and they'll gladly show you around. They've got a nice golf course there. I do a lot of business in Oak Run.
Do you golf?
Not as much as I care to.
Are your folks still there?
No, Dad has passed, and Mom's in Leesburg now.
Oh, okay.
At a graduated care facility. Loves it there. So-
This is an old picture of you. This doesn't even look like you.
Well, it's only 2 years old, believe it or not.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm looking for Romeo. I'm on the map. I know where Romeo is, but
It's north of Dunellen on 40.
No, I know that, but okay. What do I look for? These arrow, the red arrow, the blue arrow?
I don't know what you're looking at.
I went to your website, and then I went to the map to find the
Well,
place.
just click on my active listings. So there should be a button there.
Active listings. Okay, let me find it. Active listings.
That sounds like a really good deal because sometimes you buy a house for that amount of money and they're on like a quarter acre of land, but that amount of money has a lot of
Well, you'd be able to keep some
amenities to it.
horses or whatever, and there's a dog kennel there, I think.
Oh, 8 listings I found. Okay.
Yeah, it's down to not much right now.
So what?
I've been selling them as fast as I stand. The
So how do I
signs
know
up,
which one to
knock 'em
click?
down.
That's wonderful.
Which one do I click on?
I don't know. I've got to stand up and come around
sorry.
and look to see what you're doing here.
Uh-oh, this is bad radio right here.
Okay.
All right, you can talk to the microphone when you're talking to me here.
Click on this one right here.
That one, okay.
Upper left
All right,
hand.
upper left hand. That looks like a nice house.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it?
It should, no.
Oh, that's all.
Scroll down.
Everything's the same color. Okay.
There it is. And if you can go through all the pictures there.
Oh, I see. Go through the pictures.
And there should be an icon somewhere that says take the virtual tour. That if you click on that, it'll
Oh, really?
open up the virtual tour.
Okay, I'm going to the virtual tour. Okay, I'm sorry. I did bad radio. I got you away from your microphone. Oh, is that the grandma's house? I mean, mother-in-law's house? Oh, that's the virtual
No, that's
tour.
the barn.
Oh, that's the barn. Oh. Wow, look at this.
Well,
wow, this is a pretty place.
You could put grandma in there, I guess.
Well, you sure do make it easy for people. You make a person feel comfortable just by chatting with them. You've got a great personality about you, and it's wonderful that you have those itemized listings on your site, and you're very accessible with your phone number and your texting.
I try to be, and like I said, I just enjoy it. I enjoy working with sellers. I enjoy working with buyers too. I like people from out of town because I feel like a tour guide when I take them out. you know.
Yeah, right. I bet you do. Well, this has been fun, Bob. Thank you for coming in, and give out your phone number again so we can get a hold of you.
It's 804-3141.
All right, and
if you want the app, just text me at that number, and I'll send you the app.
Okay, excellent.
And it's a free download.
And the website is Bob Roz, R-O-Z?
BobRoz.com.
All right, we'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. An American ISIS defector, Mohammed